Happy Tuesday! It's writing week again, and this week is all about plotting, the process of creating plots during writing. I personally am I don't want to say disorganized when it comes to plots and plotting, but I think I'm very different from the way that most other writers write, in that I never use an outline. The only outlining that goes on is what is in my head. I usually start, the plot will come to me as just a spark of an idea. Some sort of scene that plays itself in my head, that I'm like, oh, that would make a good piece of a story, and then I, continue to think about that scene or that line or that situation that has sparked as an idea, and I think about what kind of story, what kind of situation that could be a small part of. Then from there, once I have an idea of what kind of story that scene or situation would be part of, I will sit down and I will write out that scene, detailed that scene, the way it played out in my head, and then I will expand on that. Sometimes that scene is the end, sometimes that scene is the beginning, sometimes that scene is some random part in the middle, and I will try, usually, to go back to the beginning and write up a beginning piece. But I tend to hop around in my story. Oftentimes I'll be writing a section, whether it be the beginning, the middle, the end, whatever, and I'll have whatever I'm writing in that section will spark another scene that is another piece of the story that takes place somewhere else. And I'll stop, finish up the scene that I've been writing, and then I have to go and write that scene or that idea that has just popped into my head, because if I don't, it will drive me crazy and I will kill things. Probably 98% of the time that's how I write. I sort of hop around the story as ideas come to me, and then eventually the pieces, they meet up. When it comes to the creativity of writing and that, I just like having the general idea, and I like letting, like Monday said, I like sort of letting it be organic and just flow into itself, and let it come out how it would naturally come out. Yeah, that's how I plot. So I guess as far as internal and external conflicts, my stories tend to have both, and they're usually both at equal amounts. Oh, and for the record, I had forgotten that this week was writing week, so my Torchwood reaction, review, whatever we want to call it, is either going to go up on my channel, or I will just save it for next week on this channel. I haven't decided yet, so when I decide, I will let you know.